NFL 22, and we'll see who rules the skies in tonight's battle. It's the Cards and the Ravens coming up next.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw, it's Murray. And go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Here's Murray. Steps away to his left. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. Boy, these defenses in the AFC North, they probably thought that they were done with A.J. Green. They saw him beat them up for a better part of a decade when he was a Cincinnati Bengal. And now they play him again here as he's an Arizona Cardinal. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Jackson now, rolling to his right. The quick feet by Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there for Arizona. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk there to make the grab. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And that's incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for two, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 75 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the gun, Murray being chased out left. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Murray. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Murray now to Connor on the check down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Murray now on first down. Dancing to his left. Open space inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. To throw is Murray. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray. A 6-yard touchdown run. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. Touchdown, Cardinals! Zach Ertz, 35 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players. But most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Shake it off, Caden.
Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this from both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson on the move to his left. Shedding, Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you are closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
On that play... You saw the route start to develop downfield. I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Murray now on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Personal foul.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Murray now to throw. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
After reviewing the play, ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll check on his status when we get back. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. We'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away. 1st down and more for Jackson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big pick up there on the scramble. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, another fine run right there from Lamar Jackson, and CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember when all we talked about were 100.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. So that one will be accepted. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll get that one complete to Conner. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 1st down, Murray. That's complete to his running back, Conner. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
That's interference. Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. Touchdown! A.J. Green, 33 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for two. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. That's into the hands of Prochet. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun, rolling to his left. That one complete to Prochet.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
They'll roll him out right. Brown has the first down and much more. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Forced out to his left. And this will be caught by Brown. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action now. Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Throwing to start the drive. Murray escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. There goes Green, past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Buying time to his left. Finding room at the 30. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A big play there on the keeper. Not only another 1st down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited. I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Rolling to his right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
That catch good for only a couple.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Back now in Baltimore. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Jackson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Throwing is Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson, and now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Jackson out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to go down. He's sacked before he can get rid of the football. And they remain down by a point. So here we go. Still down 1 score. And here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And out of bounds there on the kick. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Flush to his right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray being chased out left. And the reception made by Green. Touchdown, Cardinals. A.J. Green, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals push further out in front. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only 1 score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Oh, no, he lost the foot. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
Brandon, I don't violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over, but that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cardinals use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead. Out of the gun, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. On the move to his left. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. There he goes, right side. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray forced out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like
that. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Golden just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. To try again after the sack. Jackson, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
It's Madden NFL 22, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Niners and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candles. Point at a place that first opened back in 20. As you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Burrow will throw, eluding the pressure right. There's the rookie from LSU. It's Jamar Chase. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And, Johnson dinged up a bit. Still down. Hopefully nothing serious. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he worked.